Your Eminence, have you safely completed the awakening?
Yes, it went fine. I saw a vision of a calm, beautiful ocean.
How wonderful. A calm ocean is a symbol of peace and prosperity. Surely Eternia will know peace in your time.
Yes. What was that vision, and why was it?
Oh, chapter 3, surpassing Gendarm? Gendarm? However they pronounce it in-game. Oh, we're back to Adol. I feel like I just had a very long dream. No, I'm not sure if that was really a dream. Adol could not shake his strange feeling that he had briefly become this Donna person. It literally is like the Laguna dream sequences. Oh, right, the captain. That's what we just recovered from. I know it's only been like 20 minutes, but I straight up, part of me forgot that the captain died. It took getting back to Adol to remember, yeah, the captain's dead. Oh, this little girl, too.
Adol, off the starboard bow!
Why is your voice louder than most of the characters in this game?
Full speed ahead!
Oh, sorry, I interrupted your dialogue.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Just barely.
I didn't think you'd evade my deadly ramming attack.
What did you think I was due? Like, just stay there? I'm glad you're not dead. Nice ramming. Hina. Oh, like from FF9, the creature character.
That already?
What do you mean? I never even heard your name before.
All right, settle down, Queena.
Queena, apparently. Okay.
Barnacles. His stogie.
The Barnacles. I'm gonna say Kina because in FF9 it's pronounced Kina, so get over it.
See you around, Adol.
In 1 week, oh, I have to read this part. I was literally taken out of Rusk's. Kina was unconscious when the captain saved her, and she's too innocent to understand what happened to him. It's actually pretty funny how she ended up on the Lombardia. She was playing at the harbor and snuck aboard while the cargo was getting loaded. Yeah, cute little stowaway. Her presence is actually helping some of the castaways take their minds off what happened. But you know something, Adol? As adults, we just can't sit around and mope forever. We need to discuss our future plans. Can you bring Loxie and Sahad so we can chat? I'll be waiting at the village center. Your boy needs a Rusk before we get into dialogue. Sometimes I'm just that hungry that I just need to have a little snack while I stream. I'm sure these will be a big hit. Oh, Adol, perfect timing. I got new items in stock. I call them gift items. Oh, chat was telling me about this. But for my private collection, they make excellent gifts. Well, I mean, we don't want everyone feeling bummed out around here, do we? Oh, is there a gift system like there was in Ys 9? Probably. I just want everyone here to have a little extra spring in their step. I'll make sure they're cheap. You'll buy them, won't ya? That depends if there's some kind of gift system and I have to get, like, final Affinity cutscenes. Ooh, that's good. Stop by again whenever you have the time. Perhaps something will happen if you give a castaway a gift. Approval. Oh, there was this in Ys 9. I don't know if it was called approval, but it was something with the stars. Affinity level, whatever. By increasing a castaways level, their raid support skill enhance. Something nice might happen. I wonder what that nice thing is. You should save the game after all that cure guard stuff. Dude, I'm really looking forward to where the game goes because now we got the her murder mystery thing solved. And thank goodness because Kierguard was such like a clearly a throwaway villain. So I'm looking forward to where the game goes from here because we have no Captain Barbaros who's going to take the mantle and like lead us off the island. And learning more about the primordials and Donna too because Donna is now in the picture. Like we actually got to play as her and everything and she's got her whole like great tree nonsense going on. Hey, Loxia. At all. Feels like we've been brotherless for the past week. I took for granted just how much we had come to depend on the captain. Keep moving forward. Clearly you need to watch Meet the Robinsons. Yes, I understand. The captain's not here to guide us anymore. Our fate's in our own hands now. That much is obvious, and yet I can't help but feel a sense of dread at the prospect. The captain and the other castaways have been protecting me this whole time. Ever since I came to the island. No, possibly even before then. Really? Even you at all? You remember how frustrated I used to get when we first arrived? That's because I couldn't accept that I had been uprooted from my sheltered life of privilege. Yo, this is that character moment that Loxia needs. The Tsunderes, they all need it. Where they're just like, oh, this is why I got like this. And this is, basically I'm a redeemable character now. This is what they all need. In hindsight, I'm really embarrassed by my former conduct. You have changed. I almost feel like you're talking down to me. I'd like to start making my own decisions so I can accept responsibility for my future. I don't want to feel like I need to be protected. I want to protect others just like the captain. I totally understand. Oh, it's Sahad, isn't it? Yeah, of course. Who would have guessed? Sahad! Can't face the sea unless you first accept how small you are. Believe me, Loxia, I know exactly how you feel. We don't got the captain anymore to give our lives structure. From now on, we gotta rely on our own judgment as we move forward. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to how this goes. So there isn't gonna be like a, well, obviously I'm the leader because I'm the main character. There isn't gonna be like someone that takes the captain's mantle. Maybe there will be. Maybe Dogi will kind of take charge, but it's kind of like on us, huh? Yeah, we're gonna be okay. Yeah, besides, you know, not just us. You got Dogi, Euron, and the others too. Captain may have been gone, but we're still part of his crew, so we all gotta look out for each other. Yeah, you're right. Anyway, we should get going. Dogi's probably wondering what's taking us so long. We all gotta survive so we can fulfill the captain's last wish. If I was playing Digimon Survive, I can make the joke, but I'm not. Captain Barbaros' main goal was to build a ship and get everyone off this island. But I'm not sure we can build a ship that big. You need an expert shipbuilder with detailed blueprints to pull that off. Unlike the captain, all I know about ships is how to steer them. Even if we did build a ship, that marine primordial is still out there. Unless we drive it back somehow, we'll make the same fate as Sir Carlon. I mean, where do we even start? At any rate, we're not in a position to leave the island just yet. Our current knowledge is too narrow to facilitate an escape method. Attempt, rather. Honestly, though, escape method isn't like a bad synonym to replace it with. We've already found the bodies of several pirates as well as various notes throughout the island. Ooh, that's right, we got the whole tea thing going on. Maybe they're gonna hit us with something like that. Again, I don't really know. Other than like learning about the primordials and getting their backstory and their lore, I'm not really sure what's beyond this, but that's like an exciting feeling. I love not knowing what to expect in a video game. I've got like little details of where they're gonna go, but like I've got no idea what's gonna happen, and that's the most exciting part. I'm sure there are more secrets on the island waiting to be found. Adol's right. We should do focusing on gathering information for now and figure out how to escape later. We've explored the island's southern region, but we haven't set foot in the north. Oh, that's right. A while back, the captain and I did some exploring to see if there was a way to head north. The only way to head north is to scale that giant mountain in the center of the island. You mean that daunting peak that can be seen from every corner of the island? Sorry, I had a rusk, like, in my hand, and I had to find the right time to eat it. That felt like the right time. That's the one. You have to go through a huge valley to reach the foot of the mountain. It's a pretty difficult trek. A huge valley. We've been there, haven't we, Adol? Yeah, I remember. It's that spot we said we'd check out later. That valley's rather difficult to pass through. I hear ya. If only there was a way around it. Well, whatever we end up doing, we got ourselves a goal now. Right, we must pass through the valley somehow and reach the central mountain. Man, that mountain. It sort of reminds me of old Urine, a real hard-ass always standing at attention. If it reminds you of an uptight military man, perhaps we should call it Gendarm. What was that now? Nothing. Perfect timing. Adol, we have to rethink how we respond to the beast raids in the future. We don't have anyone to give us orders. We're pretty much on our own now. I was hoping Euron could help me out by taking command during raids. Oh, so Euron. Okay, so someone does have to take Barbaros' place in the raids. I guess Euron will kind of take his place in the raids. And I kind of saw this coming. Again, I didn't really expect Kiergaard to be the killer. But, now Licht is going to join us as being a doctor. He's going to replace Kiergaard. I don't know, like, I guess in a way the game was trying to be like, oh, Licht is the new doctor. When talking to Licht, he's a doctor, so obviously Kiergaard. But I don't know. Again, I'm not trying to say the gameplay reasons don't count, because they do. You can have gameplay reasons of why someone's a traitor. But I don't know. If that's all they got going on, it's like, I guess the game wanted to harken that home, you know? I guess they really wanted it to be like, oh, you got Licht, you know he's a doctor in training, so obviously Kiergaard's the killer. I don't know, that seems a little lame if that's the giveaway they were going for, but again, the Kiergaard twist, like, wasn't bad. It was good enough for when it was. Kiergaard's motivations could have used work, but he's a throwaway villain, so who cares? With the Nameless Ripper case solved, we need to find a way off the island so we can properly pay our respects to our fallen allies. Who, Carlon? He's the only fallen ally I can think of. Who cares about Kiergaard? Who cares about Carlon, to be honest? Huh, thanks. I'd also like you to help out around the village since you're surprisingly good with your hands. He cleaned up some rusty items that washed ashore till they were good as new. Really? Surprised. Surprised, rather, with a question mark. I read that differently than it was supposed to be. Nah, I just never would have guessed that about you. Apparently you can craft small accessories for you. I have no intention of replacing the captain, but I'll do what I can to help out. You don't have to worry about anything here. Just keep exploring the island. Yes. Yo, Euron's a pretty cool dude. Leave it to us. Alright, Adol, let's find a way off this rock. I know you won't let us down. Do I ever? I finished all of E9 and basically did everything. Oh, you can craft armlets and accessories. Neat. The workshop. Isn't that like what Allison does? Or is he different? No clue voices Sarai. English is uncredited. Yeah, I didn't recognize her voice, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was someone I just didn't know. Olga stuck out to me like a sore thumb, and I knew it was Shirami Lee, like the second thing she said. Alright, so we're in Chapter 3. I do really want to do that side quest because I don't know if it's long now. It's still long. I want to do it just in case that we have a lot of other side quests to take care of. Okay, hunt. That's a hunt mission. We can get that done. Oh, we talked to Euron now because Barbaros no longer is here. Licked. Wish to prepare a certain medicine. Okay, yeah, we should probably start accepting these. I want to do the night mystery, though, before moving on because we did a lot of story stuff already. Let me go talk to this bird again, and I have a new fish for him. Shoebill. Blue Sadie. Squaw! You thought I was kidding. I'm gonna squaw every chance I get. No one can stop me. I'd like to make just a little bit out of progress. I want you to see something cool. I mean, we'll probably get to it. We're not done making progress. Like, I'm probably just like... Honestly, I like to do the quest as I'm exploring. Because some of them are like, oh, hunt this down. I like to accept all the quests and be like, oh, what do I need? And maybe I'll run into it as I'm doing progress. I kind of like the multitask. I do want to do the hunt mystery, though. But, I want to do that first because I don't want it to expire and I want to just get it done because that one's been on hold for a while. So we're going to at least do that one, like, right now. Plus, we're, like, good leveled for it. But first, I want to accept all these quests. You want to hear me talk your ear off? Yeah, why not? Back home, we got this custom where we write down our wishes, a decorative tree with them. We call it a wish tree. I don't know why, but doing it always puts a smile on your face. I was thinking maybe we can try doing the same thing here. That's a great idea. Ain't it? Only problem is finding the right tree. A good wish tree has got a distinct look. It's got a white trunk and lush looking leaves. Back home, the tree we use grows only in the mountains. I wonder if the same sort of tree can be found in the Isle of Saren. I'm on it. That's reassuring to hear. We'll knock this out together, Adol. Alright, quest accepted.
Please, take your time.
What do you have for me? Also, what do you mean Allison's just weapons? Allison does accessories. She does armor, but... Oh! Costumes, huh? Yeah! Give me these!
This is a rare product.
Can't get Sahad's yet.
Please come again.
Ooh! I actually really like this. I really like the green. What does Loxia's look like? Oh, these are like E's 9. They got the color variants. Do I like purple hair for Loxia? Kind of. Yeah. We can wear that for a bit. I think with the color variants, I remember really liking, Jules and Hawk's color variants. I don't think I was a fan of Krisha with the pink hair. I can't for the life of me remember Dolls. Yufa, I think, was green, wasn't she? I think I liked most of the variants. Adol I preferred with red hair, though, because Adol had blue hair in E's 9's color variant. It was, like, fine. I liked blue Adol, but, like, I'd rather Adol have red hair. I just prefer redheads in Adol, especially. Honestly, I think I liked all the color variants at least a little bit, except Krisha. I wasn't really a fan of Krisha's, like, pink. I think I preferred her to have, like, silver hair. Oh, Doll was blue. Oh, I like Dolls then. Dolls was kind of cool. I think I remember liking Yufa's. Jules's was good. I really liked, Dolls was good. Hawks was really cool. I liked Hawks a lot. Like, the red and black, I think it was. Blue Adol was, like, good, but I preferred red hair. And then I wasn't, like, a big fan of Krisha's. But it was like, not awful. I've been hearing stories of some seriously tough creatures sulking around the Great Valley. I don't want any of the villagers getting hurt when they go out. I would have to look at all of them again, but I remember the color schemes they went with for some of them. Point being, you mind handling it? Yeah, I got it. One more side quest to accept. Adol, I wanted to try and brew a particular medicine. It's a difficult formula. We never know when the primordials may return. With that in mind, I would like to give it my best effort. There's a DLC with circus costumes? That sounds so hilarious. I have to, like... I don't know if I'm gonna buy that DLC. I have to, like, see a picture of it, though. That sounds hilarious. I need 1 sparkling mucus and 1 sparkling leaf. Do I have them now? I guess I don't. Go brew me some stuff.
Here you go. Please
I have to see those. I'm gonna have to look those circus costumes up. That sounds really hilarious.